Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. You miss your old familiar friends, but waiting just around the bend. Everywhere you look, everywhere there's a heart, I hear the hold on to. Everywhere you look, everywhere's the lust of somebody who needs you. You lost out there, you're all alone. Life is waiting to carry you home.
The meeting room will come to order. We are now holding awards of the Susanville FFA chapter. Madam Vice President, are all officers at their stations?
I shall call the roll of officers, determine if they're at their stations, and report back to you, Madam President. The historian.
Stationed by the scroll.
Your duties there?
The scroll reminds us of early scholars who kept records of importance and historical value by using the materials they had and their own knowledge. I, too, accurately document current events so that they may go down in the FA's legacy in our history.
The media officer.
Stationed by the carrier pigeon.
Your duties there?
As the pigeon was an early carrier of communication, it is my duty to inform the people using available resources. I am to use social media to inform the community of all FFA meetings, field days, conferences, and community services.
The sentinel.
Stationed by the door.
Your duties there?
Through this door pass many friends of the FFA. It is my duty to see that the door is open to our friends at all times and that they are welcome. I care for the meeting room and paraphernalia. I strive to keep the room comfortable and assist the president in maintaining order.
The treasurer.
Stationed at the emblem of Washington.
Your duties there?
I keep a record of receipts and disbursements just as Washington kept his farm accounts, carefully and accurately. I encourage thrift among the members and strive to build up our financial standing through savings and investments. George Washington was better able to serve his country because he was financially independent.
The secretary.
Stationed by the ear of corn.
Your duties there?
I keep an accurate record of all meetings and correspond with other secretaries wherever corn is grown and FFA members meet.
The advisor.
Here by the owl.
Why by the owl?
The owl is a time-honored emblem of knowledge and wisdom. Being older than the rest of you, I am asked to advise you from time to time as the need arises. I hope my advice is always based on true knowledge and ripened with wisdom. Madam Vice President, why do you keep the plow at your station?
The plow is the symbol of labor and tillage of the soil. Without labor, neither knowledge nor wisdom can accomplish much. My duties require me to assist at all times in directing the work of our organization. I preside over meetings in the absence of our president, whose place is beneath the rising sun.
Why is the president so stationed?
The rising sun is the token of a new era in agriculture. If we will follow the leadership of our president, we shall be led out of the darkness of selfishness and into the glorious sunlight of brotherhood and cooperation. Madam President, for the last time, all officers are at their stations.
Thank you, Madam Vice President. The secretary will call the roll of members.
There are numerous members and guests present and watching, Madam President.
Thank you. Susanville FFA, welcome to our very first virtual FFA Awards. We are so excited to give you the opportunity to learn something new along with us. These circumstances leave us uncertain, and we're happy to provide you with the certainty that we can through our FFA program. Your accomplishments will be recognized and are so valued by us, and will be for the year to come. Thank you, and I hope that your families are watching this and enjoying every moment of it. Because as you know, there ain't no mountain high enough that could keep me from getting to you.
The Star Greenhand Award is awarded to our most outstanding first-year member. This person needs to be exemplary in the areas of their SAE project, being in the classroom, as well as their FFA activities. This year's Star Greenhand not only was a tremendous role model in class, and what a joy to have, but they also went above and beyond in our FFA activities. This year's Star Greenhand not only was a member of our forestry team, but was our novice Parley Pro president. Congratulations, Ethan German.
This year's Star Chapter Farmer was a huge contributor to our chapter. She is enrolled in 2 classes, has an excellent SAE of breeding meat rabbits. She was a member as a sophomore of our Advanced Parley Pro team, as well as our floriculture team, and helped us take first place at the Arbuckle Field Day. She also is an impromptu speaker, which will represent us in the regional contest next week. And she is an outstanding student, and kids look to her for peer guidance, and she always is helpful. Congratulations, Emily Rotlesberger.
It is always an honor to receive honorary members into the FFA. The purpose of this ceremony is, from time to time, to recognize the efforts of those made on our behalf. Madam Secretary, will you please read the section of the National Constitution that provides for honorary membership?
Honorary membership. Farmers, school superintendents, principals, members of boards of education, chapter advisors, teachers, staff members in agricultural education, business people, and others who are helping to advance agricultural education and the FFA, and who have rendered outstanding service may be elected into honorary membership by a majority vote of the members present at any regular meeting or convention.
Madam Secretary, will you please read the names of the candidates that are to receive this honor?
Madam President, members and guests, it is my pleasure to read these names. Jim Lee and Holly Egan.
Will the officers please take their places beside me? Will the ushers please present the candidates?
Jim Lee. Jim Lee has been our head of transportation department at Lassen High School for the last decade. Jim always makes sure our vehicles for travel are fueled up and ready to roll before every FFA event. When we need last-minute vehicle changes due to snow or more kids attending, he always hooks us up and makes sure that our students and their safety are our first priority. Whether it is an unexpected flat tire, we locked keys inside of a vehicle, or changes are made last minute, he has always been there as a supporter of our program to ensure our students have the ability to be successful as we head to our next event. Jim, thank you for your countless years of hard work and support of our program. Mrs. Egan. Mrs. Egan has been an agriculture teacher at Lassen High School for 26 years. When she first came to Lassen High School, our agriculture and FFA program was nowhere near what it is today. Mrs. Egan made sure every class curriculum was revamped and all courses met CSU UC requirements for graduation. FFA meetings became fun afternoon events filled with the professionalism of a meeting along with activities that students could get involved in. The teams that she has coached for the last 3 decades plus have always been competitive, most times placing the top 5 at states. This last year, her floral design team placed 3rd in the National Floriculture Competition, showing her dedication as a teacher and ability to lead her team. One of Mrs. Egan's biggest attributes is her ability to know the potential of each student. If you've ever had her as a teacher, you know what I mean. She sees your ability and pushes you to reach that level that even you didn't know you could achieve. We are sad to see you retire, but please know that you are leaving quite a legacy on this program. Thank you for your countless years of service and dedication to our program.
As the media officer, it is with great honor to publicize your contributions to our chapter using my available resources. The FFA welcomes you.
Thank you very much.
On behalf of Susanville FFA, I congratulate you on your honorary membership. Because of your support and dedication, we are more easily able to create a legacy and history for our organization.
Thank you.
I welcome you as friends of the FFA. It is my pleasure, Sentinel, to extend to each of you the hand clasp of brotherhood and friendship.
Thank you.
Your contribution as a useful citizen in our democracy serves as an example for our members to follow. As treasurer, I welcome you to our organization.
Thank you.
The FFA needs counsel and guidance from recognized leaders. It is my pleasure as secretary to add your name to our roll of honorary members.
Thank you.
As Vice President of the FFA, I welcome you to the FFA. I would inform you that our members learn to appreciate the dignity of labor. Without labor, neither knowledge nor wisdom can accomplish much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It is always a pleasure to receive honorary members into the FFA. On behalf of the FFA, it is my duty to inform you that we are proud to have you as honorary members. May this affiliation prove valuable to all. It is because of the great respect we have for you that you have been elected to honorary membership. I impress upon you that we look to you for counsel and guidance. May we always cooperate for the benefit of all. It is my duty to accept you as honorary members into the Susanville FFA and present you with these tokens of honorary membership. Emily and Holly Egan. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. 55 years ago, this Outstanding Senior Award was implemented. It is called the Larry Hopkins Memorial Award and began first was awarded in 1965. So today's recipient is the 55th recipient of the Outstanding Senior Award. And it's not just awarded to the senior for their senior year accomplishments. It's a combination of all 4 years. This year's recipient has blue and gold running in her veins. And she has been a part of this chapter from day one of her 9th grade year. She has participated on both the novice and advanced Parley Pro team, and she was the chair of this year's advanced Parley Pro team. She is a member of the state-winning 2019 floriculture team, and she was 3rd in the nation with her team at nationals this past year. She was also 8th in the nation personally in floral. She is an extemporaneous speaker and has excelled in that area. And probably the proudest moment was when she applied for state office this year. And although she didn't win, or she wasn't slated as the final 12, she put her all in. And the next day, when she realized that she hadn't won, she was still putting her all into our program. So I appreciate that. 28 years ago, this trophy was awarded to her mother, Dawn Howe, and today I'd like to recognize Elena German. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Congratulations, Elena.
Thank you. Can we take the tape off?
Wake up the next one. Moving on to senior scholarships. Every year we conduct typically 2 drive-through dinners that help award scholarships to deserving seniors that are continuing their education. This year, we'd like to award $300 towards each of these members and their educational endeavors. We're very proud to award the first scholarship to Elena German, the second scholarship to senior Calliope Rose, the next to senior Colby Talley, followed by Aaron Nickel, and our last recipient is Alex Lopez. Congratulations to all.
If you were a first-year member in our program, so you were in my ag biology class or another course, and it was your first year in FFA, or if you were earning your chapter degree, so it was your second year in our program, you were probably in ag chemistry. You will all be receiving your green hand and your chapter degrees at the first day of next school year. So congratulations to you guys. We are going to go ahead now and move into a PowerPoint that's going to showcase our seniors. And they are going to be receiving possibly honor cords and pathway completers. And when that is finished, it will segue into our end of the year PowerPoint. So if you are a senior or you received a STAR award and you are recognized on the PowerPoint or were already today, please come by the back parking lot between 5 and 7 p.m. and pick up your bag with your accomplishments, as well as take a picture with Mrs. Egan and myself in the parking lot. So we'll see you tonight between 5 and 7.
We are now announcing next year's officer team. I am proud to present next year's media officer, Becca Hurd.
Next year's historian, Taylor Somerville.
Next year's Sentinel is Aiden Adams, and next year's reporter is Jay Norton.
And your next year's treasurer is Ali Magaral.
Next year's secretary is Emily Rotlesberger.
Next year's vice president is Nate Biggs.
And I'm proud to pass the gavel to Waylon Miller. Thank you, everyone, and always be dedicated to service. If you received an award, you may come to the back parking lot between 5 and 7 to pick it up. Thank you. We will now take a moment to recognize Holly Egan. Mrs. Egan. Oh, how we've been lucky to have you. There's never been a moment in time when you were not dedicated to serving this chapter and the mission that you had to create young leaders for agriculture as well as for the rest of the world's benefit. There's absolutely nothing that you, I, or anyone else could even fathom to ask you to do differently. Through all these years that we have in this slideshow here, we can't think of any more pictures or any more words that would be able to do the service you've given to us justice. All we can tell you, Miss Egan, is that we've appreciated you to no end and will for all the years to come.
Fall is here, hear the air, back to school, ring the bell, brand new shoes, walking blues, climb the fence, books and pens, I can tell that we are gonna be friends. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. Walk with me, Susie Lee, to the park and by a tree. We will rest upon the ground and look at all the bugs we found. Safely walk to school without a sound. Safely walk to school without a sound. Here we are, no one else. We walk to school all by ourselves. There's dirt on our uniforms from chasing all the ants and worms. We clean up and now it's time to learn. We clean up and now it's time to learn. Numbers, letters, learn to spell, nouns and books and show and tell. At playtime we throw the ball, then back to class through the hall. Teacher marks our height against the world. Teacher marks our height against the wall. We don't notice any time pass. We don't notice anything. We sit side by side in every class. Teacher thinks that I sound funny, but she likes the way you sing. I don't dream while I'm in bed, while silly thoughts go through my head about the bugs and alphabet. And when I wake tomorrow, I'll bet you and I will walk together again. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. Yes, I can tell that we are gonna be friends. There's a ladybug on the mic. Take that jump, and you don't fear the fall. I hope when the water rises, you build a wall. And I hope when the crowd screams out, they're screaming your name. I hope if everybody runs, you choose to stay. And I hope that you fall in love and it hurts so bad. Hey. The only way you can know is give it all you have. Oh, oh. And I hope that you don't suffer, but take the pain. I hope when the moment comes, you'll say, I did it all, and I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. I saw so many places, the things that I did. With every broken bone, I swear I lived. I hope that you spend your days and they all add up. heed your call. Oh, and I hope that I could witness all your joy and all your pain. And until my moment comes, I'll say, I did it all. And I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. Saw so many places of things that I did. There was every broken bone, I swear I lived.
Thank you.